What's the leading cause of divorce? Most people say infidelity. They're wrong. It's money. It's the constant, grinding arguments about spending, about debt, about financial goals that just don't match. You can love someone deeply and still have your relationship torn apart by a bank statement. How do you stop money from becoming the enemy in your relationship? How do you turn it from a source of conflict into a tool for building a life together? Put your phone on silent for a few minutes. This conversation might just save your relationship. Topic 1. The one reason money destroys relationships, it's not what you think. The number one reason isn't the lack of money. It's the lack of communication and alignment. It's a clash of values. Think about it. One of you values security, so you save obsessively. The other values experiences, so you spend on travel. Neither of you is wrong, but that fundamental mismatch, left unsaid, builds a resentment that is lethal to intimacy. It's the unspoken expectations. You think partner means financial team, but your partner thinks financial independence. These silent, unnegotiated contracts are the real relationship killers. Topic 2. The financial date night, how to talk money without fighting. You have to schedule the conversation. You must take the high-stakes emotion out of the moment. Don't try to talk about the $200 Amazon bill in anger right after you see the alert. It'll just be a fight. Instead, you schedule a financial date night. Once a month. Order pizza, open a bottle of wine. There is no blame allowed. No accusations. The only agenda is, how are we doing on our shared goals? And what's coming up next month? When you make it a routine, it stops being a confrontation. It shifts the dynamic from you versus me to us versus the problem. Topic 3. Joint versus separate accounts. The brutal truth. People get almost religious about this. Everything must be joint, or never give up your independence. The brutal truth is, the best system is the one that works for you and reduces friction. But after 30 years in this game, the hybrid model is the one I've seen create the most harmony. It looks like this: one joint account for all the shared bills, mortgage or rent, utilities, groceries, car payments. Then, two separate personal accounts for your own guilt-free spending. You both contribute an agreed-upon amount to the joint account, and what's left in your personal account is yours to spend, save, or invest as you wish. No questions asked. It provides transparency for the us stuff and total autonomy for the me stuff. Topic 4. Financial infidelity. Are you hiding purchases from your partner? Let's just call this what it is. It's lying. Hiding a new credit card, stashing cash, lying about the price of something, or secretly opening a new buy now, pay later account. It's a breach of trust, just like any other infidelity. And the why is almost always rooted in fear or shame. Fear of being controlled, shame about a spending habit. If you're doing it or you suspect your partner is, you have to ask a question that's much deeper than money. What are we afraid to say to each other? This isn't a money problem, it's a trust problem. You cannot build a financial empire on a foundation of lies. Topic 5. The us budget. Aligning your spending habits. First, stop calling it a budget. That word feels like a prison, like a diet. It's all about restriction. Reframe it. Call it your future wealth plan or your freedom plan. This plan isn't about what you can't spend. It's about what you will achieve. This is a game changer. Sit down and dream first. We want to travel to Japan in 2 years. We want to be work optional by 40. We want to buy a house with a yard. Great. Now, how do we make our money achieve that? Suddenly, cutting back on $200 dinners isn't a sacrifice. It's a trade. You're trading that dinner for a ticket to Tokyo. You're buying your dream. Topic 6. How to tackle debt when you're a team, even if one person brought it in. This is a minefield. Someone comes into the relationship with $50,000 in student loans or credit card debt. Is it their debt or our debt? Once you are a committed unit, married or in a long-term partnership, it's our problem. Why? Because that debt payment is sucking money out of your shared household. It is limiting your combined ability to invest and build wealth. It's a leak in your boat. Get aggressive. Attack the highest interest debt first, the avalanche method, or the smallest debt first for a psychological win, the snowball method, together. The unity you build by clearing it as a team is worth more than the dollars you pay down. Topic 7. The spender versus the saver. How to find middle ground. This is the classic mismatch. First, you need to understand the psychology. The saver isn't cheap, they are security-driven. They find peace in a growing bank balance. The spender isn't reckless, they are often experience-driven or generous. They find joy in using money as a tool. Here's the secret: you need both. A team of two extreme savers might never enjoy their money. A team of two spenders will be broke. The solution is the hybrid bank account system combined with the US budget. The budget gives the saver the security that the goals are being met. The separate personal accounts give the spender the freedom to spend their allowance completely guilt-free. Topic 8. Investing together, the fast track to combined wealth. This is where it gets exciting. This is where you go from playing defense, budgeting, paying off debt, to playing offense. Your combined income gives you incredible power. Instead of two separate people trying to invest $300 a month, you are now a $600 a month or more wealth-building machine. Automate it. Open a joint brokerage account. Decide on a simple, low-cost strategy, like investing in an S&P 500 index fund, and feed it every single payday before you can even spend it. Watching that joint account grow becomes a shared goal, a shared hobby. It is the ultimate team sport for a couple. Topic 9. Money and power. Who really controls the finances? This gets uncomfortable, but we have to go there. If one person earns significantly more, do they get more votes on financial decisions? If one person handles all the bills and investments, are they the financial boss? This is dangerous. The person who manages the money is doing a job for the partnership. They are not the owner of the money. The person who earns less, or is a stay-at-home parent, is contributing in other ways, career support, household management, that enable the earning. Both partners must have equal access, equal knowledge, and an equal vote. Anything else isn't a partnership, it's a hierarchy. So, let's pull this all together. Money is just a tool. It's a magnifying glass. It will only make you more of what you already are. If you're disconnected and don't communicate, money will tear you apart. But if you are a team, it will become the most powerful tool. You have to build an incredible life. It starts with talking without fighting, the financial date night, making a plan that excites you, the freedom plan, and getting on the same team, tackling debt and investing together. Stop letting money be the master of your relationship. You be the master of your money. Look, we've only scratched the surface. The next step is knowing where to put that money you're now saving as a team to make it grow. Check out the description and the first pinned comment. I've put some powerful resources and recommendations specifically for you there. And because you made it this far, you're clearly serious about this. YouTube knows it, and it selected the perfect video for you to watch next. It's right there on the screen. Click it and let's keep building.